Hello, Tyler, ESPN. This is for Birdring and Profit. You two are probably considered top 5 DPS players in the world, but London also has Rascal and Hooreg, who are also considered very elite DPS players. How has it been playing together, since Profit's usually of Hooreg and Birdring and Rascal, and how is it feeling have to share a starting role with 2 other elite DPS players, because you just have too much talent on the team?
You can speak into the microphone in front of you.
라스칼 형이랑 이제 같이 합을 맞추다가 이제 준영이와는 지금 이번 경기에도 준영이와 합을 맞춰서 경기를 치렀는데 동준형과 이제 준영이랑 같이 했을 때 차이점은 뭔가 뭐라 해야 되지? 준영이는 확실히 그 팀원의 분위기? 성격이 되게 좋아갖고 분위기 같은 걸 잘 살리는 것 같아서 그런 점이 저는 좋았고요.
동준이 쓰레기 만드네?
Alright, I'll just finish that for you guys. He's saying that I have been playing with Rascal so far, and for this match today, I have been playing with Profit, obviously. I would say that Profit, as compared to Rascal, he rides the atmosphere a lot, and he's really easy to work with, and he has, as a DPS, he helps the team like revitalize the atmosphere whenever the team's feeling kind of down, and then that's where he stops. 계속? 계속. 남으시다.
저요? 새로 버드링이랑 맞춰봤는데 워낙 잘하는 딜러라서 딱히 한 맞출 때 문제 같은 건 없었던 것 같아요.
Yeah, Birdring is a very good player, and I haven't really had any trouble trying to play with him. It's been pretty easy.
Next question.
One behind you too. Oh, sorry.
Hi, it's Frito from Your Overwatch. On Dorado, the Mayhem used a double range hit scan defense, which obviously stopped you in the streets phase. What would be the reason you think that it was successful against you?
도라도 이것점에서 상대방이 메이엠이 더블 히트 스캔 위도우랑 솔저를 가지고 왔지. 거기에 대해서 우리가 많이 좀 애를 먹었는데 왜 애를 먹었는지 그 이유를 좀 듣고 싶습니다.
아무나 대답하면 되죠. 저희가 겐지 트레이서를 썼는데 겐지 트레이서 조합을 쓰면서 이제 양옆으로 딜러를 돌리는 플레이나 그리고 이제 뭐랄까 좀 그 맵 특성상 또 이제 맵이 워낙 길기 때문에 겐지 트레이서 조합 썼다가 안 되면 이제 저희도 위도우 메이커를 꺼내는 식으로 했어야 되는데 좀 첫 경기라 조금 긴장한 것도 있는 것 같고 픽을 빨리 못 바꾼 게 좀 아쉬웠던 것 같아요.
So yeah, for the first game, we use Genji and Tracer, and usually we play by sending each DPS to each side of the map. And since the map is long, if that doesn't work out, we usually change to Widowmaker. But I think since it was our first game on the big stage, we were a little bit nervous, and we weren't able to switch out quickly, and that's the regret that I have about that map.
Hey there, Adam with Akshon Esports. So going into today, Mayhem was one of the kind of lower rated teams in the power ranking. Were you surprised at all today by the level of competition that they showed up with?
메이햄이 이제 평가가 그 다른 팀들에 비해서 조금 저평가가 받는 팀이긴 한데 오늘 경기를 뛰면서 놀란 점이 있는지 상대를 보면서
누구한테 물어보는
아무한테나 하면
어떻게 할래?
형이
동생이 말할래?
말하고 싶은 사람 말해.
내가?
너 말해. 너
메인 같은 경우 했던 플레이 스타일이 저희가 예전에 자주 했는데 그런 플레이 스타일로 생각하고 저희가 픽도 다 준비해왔는데 뭔가 수비적으로 많이 바뀐 것 같은 딜라인의 그 안정감이 너무 세져가지고 저희가 원래 했던 포커싱대로 안 돼가지고 도라도가 말려서 그런 식으로 그거를 저희가 이제 다시 피드백하고 고치니까 많이 풀렸던 것 같아요. 뭔가 수비적으로 안정감이 엄청 더해진 것 같아요.
Alright, so I think Florida Mayhem plays a playstyle that we are actually pretty familiar with, and we have practiced in the past as well. But today, they played really well around balancing out the safety of their backline, and we weren't able to counteract that efficiently during the first map on Dorado. But after that first game, we went back to the dugout and we received proper feedback, and afterwards the game played out much better.
My 2 cents for that question is, from a coach's perspective, I don't know why the general perception of Florida Mayhem would be in the lower brackets. They've been around for a long time with a strong core from Misfits. Ji-hyuk is an extremely talented DPS player. Everyone on the roster has a lot of experience. I think throughout the league we'll see them adapt and prove themselves as time goes on. It's unfortunate that they showed somewhat of a weak presence during the preseason, but I highly doubt that they'd be one of the lower tier teams. Not sure that'd be the right terminology here, but yeah, they'll definitely become stronger.
You chose to go with a mixed roster from both cores today, and I just want to know what the reasoning behind that is, and if there are still some communication and coordination issues with a mix of both rosters.
I think I can go ahead and answer that first. This is probably a question that a lot of the community has, a big question that the community has, and because we have so many talented players, it's definitely been a big challenge for the staff. Me and Chang-hyun and Jae-hee to really come together and figure out which roster is the best, and we've decided to merge the players based on synergy. We're still in the process of testing this out, obviously. During Dorado, it was kind of, as the players said, we still had the jitters, still need to get that out. But yeah, like I said, the process through the merging has always been synergy focused. The league is going to be going on for a long time. We don't expect to completely finalize this roster, so do expect it to change in the future and whatnot.
Tyler from ESPN again. This is for Gesture. A lot of people coming into the season were ranking you as one of the best or the best tank players in Overwatch League. Who do you look up to in the tank role, and who do you think besides yourself is the top of the echelon when it comes to tank players in the league?
제시어 선수 이제 여러 가지 많은 사람들이 꼽는 리그의 최고의 탱 또는 최고의 탱 중에 하나라고 각광을 많이 받고 있는데, 제시어 선수 생각에는 어떤 선수들이 굉장히 잘하고 있는지 또는 본받을 점이 있다고 생각하는지.
탱커 중에서.
탱커 중에서.
본받을 만하다기보다, 그러니까 세계 최고 탱이라고 인정할 만한 사람은 일단 피셔 선수 있고요. 나머지 팀 중에는 이제 만호 선수 정도가 잘한다고 생각합니다.
Yeah, I think Fissure is one of the best tanks in the world, and also Mano is a very good player.
Nathan with Double Tap. This one's for you, Bishop. Yesterday we saw Seoul Dynasty also start slow. Today you could probably say the same for Spitfire. What do you think that was? Was that just jitters and kind of on stage, or was that something trying to adapt first to what Florida was doing?
Me personally, I would like to believe that it was mostly having these players come out to a foreign country for the first time and play in front of such a huge audience. I think that was pretty overwhelming for these players. I think it's up to us staff to kind of help these guys find a ritual, or eventually time will pass and they'll get used to being on stage, but I think stage fright, just getting the jitters out, was the biggest issue going in for both teams. With the mixed roster as well and whatnot.
Hey, Josh from Blitz Esports. To follow up with that, this is a question to the players. How do the players keep themselves calm? Are they implementing any sort of strategies to maintain their emotional stability on stage? What specific ways do you maintain focus on stage?
선수들 이제 좀 전체적인 질문을 하자면, 무대에 올라갔을 때 긴장되거나 이럴 때 그런 느낌이 들 때 이제 자신의 감정을 컨트롤하거나 좀 진정된 상태에서 게임을 하기 위해서 뭐 하는 개인적인 그런 게 있는지. 개인적인 거. 그러니까 뭐 숨을 몰래 쉰다든지 뭐 이런 거 있잖아. 뭐 명상을 한다든지.
뭐 심호흡을 하거나 아니면은 뭐 핫팩을 이제 손에 대면서 조금씩 몸 얼은 것도 좀 녹여주고, 그리고 이제 첫 게임 하면서 첫 게임이 잘 되든 아니면 잘 안 되든 이제 팀원들끼리 다독여 주다 보면 한 게임 하면서 이제 긴장이 자연스럽게 풀리는 것 같아요.
So I usually take a deep breath, try to calm myself, and those hand warmers and rub it real nice to my hands. Also, after the first game, my teammates usually tell me, oh, it's okay, we're going to be doing fine, and I think that encouragement really helps me get through the nervous jitters.
We'll take one last question.
Hi, Frida from your Overwatch. On Oasis, both point 1 and 2, they took the first fight, which puts them at a massive statistical advantage. However, on round 1, a lot of team comp swaps came in, but on round 2, you stuck with the dive comp. So I was wondering, it's kind of a two-parter, who's responsible for the team comp swap calls, and why did we stick with the dive comp on the second round?
이제 오아시스에서 첫 번째랑 두 번째 경기 둘 다 처음에 그 첫 싸움을 지고 들어갔잖아. 지고 들어가면서 이게 확률적으로 굉장히 불리한 싸움이 됐는데 첫 게임에는 조합을 이렇게 바꾸다가 두 번째는 다이브 조합 하나를 유지를 하면서 게임을 풀어나가는데 그 조합에 대한 콜은 누가 하는지 어디서 나오는 건지 조합을 바꾸자 말자 이런 것도 있잖아.
맨 처음에 오아시스 1라운드 때 저희 첫 싸움 지고 그다음 계속 막 선수들 잘려 나가서 어떻게 할지 그냥 고민할 때 전체적인 스왑 콜이나 막 이런 그런 거는 너스가 해주고 나머지 선수들이 동의해서 다 알아서 아니면 또 만약에 그렇게 명령을 했는데도 자기가 오늘 그게 막 로드오브라든지 트레이서가 잘 안 되는 날이면 그냥 그거는 또 선수 알아서 각자 판단해서 바꿨어요.
So after losing the first fight at the first map of Oasis, first game of Oasis, we thought that we needed to change the comps, and Nuss was the one that was making the overall calls. And let's try something different. And even if specific heroes are called to be changed too, if the individual is feeling like they're not comfortable on that champion, like for example, like Roadhog or Trace or something is not working out that day, then they'll just either stick to what they're doing or just change to something else that also works. So we don't make those specific calls and try to override each individual's choices and preferences.
Thank you, London Spitfire. Journalists, you can go eat now.